Hello everyone, welcome to my physics class, standard 6, chapter 3, force. In this chapter we will study about force and its effects, force of friction and its types, methods of increasing and decreasing friction. First we discuss about force and its effects. We have our common experience that in most of our activities either we push or pull an object to do that activity. For example, to open a door or to close a door, either we push or pull the door. To lift a box, for kicking a football, while kicking a football we push the ball. While opening the door we pull the door. So by doing so, by either pushing or pulling, we do our activity, we complete our activity, we finish our activity. So this pull or push is called force. This push or pull is defined as force. A force can change or tend to change the shape, size, and the state of rest or state of motion of an object. The direction in which the force is applied is the direction of force. For example, if we push a door towards north, then the direction of application of force is also towards north. Two objects must interact with each other for a force to act. For example, the door of your room will not open unless you apply a force on it by pulling or pushing the door with your hands. While opening or closing a door, we either pull or push the door. While pulling or pushing, we have to keep our hands on the doorknobs to do so, or on the handles of the door. Here there is an interaction between the door handle and your hand. So the interaction between the door handle and your hand help us to open or close the door. Effects of force. The force has different effects. For example, force can cause objects to move. A stationary object can be moved by applying a force on it. Stationary object means the objects which are at rest. For example, a car is at rest. If we push the car from its backside, the car starts moving. If sufficient amount of force is applied from its backside of the car, then the car starts moving. Suppose a football is kept on the playground. If we kick the football, when the football is kept on the playground, it is at rest. And when you kick the football, means when you apply force on the football moves along the direction of applied force. So the football was stationary object. When force applied on it, it starts moving. It means that force can cause objects to move. Pushing on a swing. Suppose you are sitting on a swing and some of your one of your friends pushing the swing on which you are sitting from the backside, then the swing starts moving. It means that it comes to motion. It is in motion. Force can stop a moving object. Force can also stop a moving object. While you must have seen that while playing cricket, when the fielder takes a catch, it stops the cricket ball. It opposes the motion to the moving ball and stops the ball and catches in his hand, while the goalkeeper stopping the ball using the force of his hands. Before stopping the ball was in motion. When the goalkeeper applies force by his hand on the football, it comes to rest. Similarly, when a fielder takes a catch in the game of cricket, he also catches the ball by applying force by his hand and takes the ball into his palm. A moving body comes to rest if force is applied in the direction of opposite to the motion. Suppose the ball is, while in case of the game of cricket, a ball is falling downward and the fielder has to apply force along upward so that to stop the ball and to catch it in his hand. Force can change the direction of a moving object. Force can change the direction of a moving object. You must have seen in the same game of cricket the batsman hitting a ball with a bat. In this case, the direction of the moving ball gets changed by the force applied on it by the bat. Another example is applied force can lead to the change in the direction of a roller coaster ride on a curvy path. Force can change the speed of an object. Force can also change the speed of a moving object. If the force is applied along the direction of the motion of the body, the speed of the moving object increases. If a force is applied in the direction opposite to the motion of the moving object, then the speed of the moving object reduces. If the force is applied more than what is required for the body to slow down, the body can come to rest. For example, slow down or stop the bicycle by applying brake. While you must have the common experience of riding the bicycle. While riding the bicycle, if you want to stop your bicycle, you have to apply brake. In the same way, while we apply brake, the cycle stops, slows down and stops. In the same way, when we press the accelerator of a car, its speed increases. And when we apply brake, the speed of the car decreases. When we apply accelerator, the force is applied along the direction of the motion, so the speed of the car increases. While we apply brakes, the speed of the car decreases because the force is applied in the direction opposite to the direction of applied force, opposite to the direction of the motion of the object. That is why the moving object gets slowed down. Force can change the shape and size of an object. If we apply force on an object, it tends to change the shape and size of an object. For example, the shape of a rubber band. The shape and size of a rubber band changes while we stress it. We can bend modeling clay into different shapes and sizes. While we squeeze the lemon, the shape and size of the lemon changes. Now, force does not change the mass of an object. Force changes the shape and size of an object, changes the speed of an object, stop a moving object, change the direction of the moving object. Force can cause an object to move, but it does not change the mass of the object. The mass of the object remains unaffected by the application of force on an object. For example, when we kick a football, its speed and direction change, but the mass of the football remains the same. While playing carom board, while we strike a coin by the striker, the mass of the striker remains the same. It does not change, but the speed and direction of the coin changes when it is hit by the striker. This is all about the force and the effects of the forces. Thank you so much.